Hello, welcome back to the channel where we listen to music, play games and have fun. Carrying on with our reaction series to the SB19 story documentary thing. This will be the last one. This is the last episode of this, which I got it wrong. I thought we had one more episode and then it was the last one. Well, it turns out this is the last one, which kind of shocked me because I thought we had one more, but there we are. This one's called Ghosts, 3 Missing Members Revealed. I don't know what it means by that. I have no idea what that means. But we'll find out. The reaction videos have gone on a bit of a hiatus recently. I've not been doing them as much as I could do. Couple of reasons. One is that my work has been going kind of crazy at the minute. New position, new everything. So it's kind of that's been taken a little bit of the front seat. Plus, with my gaming videos, the settings on my gaming videos have been all messed up. So I've just been trying to get all of my computer fixed with all the technical issues and all the gaming things to make sure those videos are the best that they can be. So there's multiple reasons why I haven't really. It's been like I think about like 4 or 5 days since I've done a reaction video, but that's the reason why. So just thought I'd tell you guys that. But yeah, I'm excited to see this one, and after we've done this one, we can start reacting to the songs again because then we'll react to all the series. But let's just get on with it. Got nothing else to say, so we might as well just watch this together. Let's go. Support him, guys. He deserves it. This documentary series has been amazing.
Disclaimer, this video is only based on my personal research. I might miss some details and it's possible to have discrepancies, but I did my best to get as much accurate information as possible, so enjoy. Some people called me out because I credited the Go Up dance choreography to Stel and Ken. They wanted me to only credit Stel. Well, guess what? I was wrong, because it was all of them who choreographed it.
Okay.
Bakit? Ikaw ba nag-choreograph ng ad-lib namin? Hindi. Siyempre, kakapolish ko sa inyo. Nakabisado ko na yung ad-libs nyo. Oh.
It was a team effort. Now that we're past that, let's get into the video.
I like that. I like that he acknowledges the fact that he makes mistakes and he goes back and changes what he said that was wrong. I like that. I like the fact that he does that. It's good.
Now that we're past that, let's get into the video. This is the timeline that most of us know. A timeline that we managed to stitch together using the information we found on the web. The internet is a vast universe.
Yeah.
It is so big that there are still tons of information that are just hidden in plain sight. And some of them are just waiting to be discovered.
Ooh. That logo looks sick. Not even that, the sound effect on that logo. The sound effect on that logo sounded cool, like crumbling stones in the headset in the background. I love that. It's a really good sound effect. Ghosts.
What if I told you that Pablo, Stel, Josh, and Justin almost debuted with 3 other guys in 2017? Would you believe me?
Probably.
Too many places, everywhere I go, I can see all the traces. Ever since my love has gone away.
Ooh, that note. Now we have to do that note again. We have to load that note back. That note was sick. He's going off.
Did Stel
He's
just
going
belt
off.
the entire bridge? Damn. Their group surely looked and sounded promising, but what exactly happened to the 3 other guys?
Before we even became SB19 as a group po, actually si Stel na iwan siya. Si Stel and Justin actually.
kumbaga lahat kami nag-quit na. Bumalik lang kami dahil nga parang gusto namin ipagpatuloy yung pangarap namin.
The word quit has a negative connotation, but we have to understand that there are a lot of things going on behind that decision. A good example is the lack of financial income because they didn't even have a salary to begin with. And I'm sure that there are many other valid reasons. Imagine doing the same thing over and over and over again for more than 2 years. I can only imagine their state of mind during those times.
Yeah, that's what I've got. You've got to. If it wasn't going anywhere, then it's a good reason they quit. Like, I know it kind of seemed like they kind of left the other people behind, which they didn't. But what they didn't, they didn't. They had to do it to move forward. If they was there and it wasn't going anywhere, then I think it was a good decision. It obviously was a good decision that they moved forward. Look where they are now. If they didn't do that, then they would have got any of this. But I'm just saying, the word quit does sound like a bad negative term. But you had to do it to move on. You've got to change things to move on. And thank God that they did. Otherwise, they wouldn't have any of this. So good for them for knowing when to make that decision, taking the leap to actually move out of that group and push themselves further, you know? It's good.
There are many other valid reasons. Imagine doing the same thing over and over and over again for more than 2 years. I can only imagine their state of mind during those times. So let's address the elephant in the room. Who are these guys? And where in the world are they now?
I hope they still did good.
Do you recognize this guy? I'm not talking about shirtless Stell, you guys. I'm talking about this guy, Rafa. He was supposed to be the group's bass vocalist. After training with ShowBT, he moved on by running a K-pop reaction channel on YouTube. He also works as a freelance videographer and is now actively supporting his presidential candidate. He also made an appearance in the emotionally charged video greeting for SB19 in their Our Zone concert.
Rafa, my God, Rafa!
After a few test runs, they revamped the group to join the 2017 Pinoy K-pop star. This is when the prototype team was formed. For whatever reason, Rafa was replaced by this guy, Zeno.
Oh, that's good choreography. That's really good choreography.
They did not win in the competition. After Zeno's stint,
That choreography was fire, by the way. That choreography was fire. And I wanted to say, where is it? Fair play for him for showing up there, because he could have held the good for them leaving, you know, and starting another group. He could have held that good, but he didn't. He kept on supporting his mates, and he showed up at that concert. That's a true friend right there. That's a true friend. I like that. And this choreography was fire. I'm gonna play his choreography again because it was sick.
they did not win in the competition. After Zeno's stint with ShowBT, he became a member of the OG roster of the K-pop cover group called 0 to Hero. And speaking of OG members, it just so happened that C13 of Vision was part of it as well. It's so mind-blowing how interconnected our idols' lives were, and I'm not even done yet. During my research, I stumbled upon this clip with C13 and Josh on the same stage. Just a fair warning, what you're about to see will slightly break your heart.
Okay.
I also saw C13 getting tired of his clothes.
He's confident. He is confident. You gotta give him that.
Nananahimik ako sa pagre-research tapos ito yung bubulaga. Anyway, when C13 left the country...
Hey, you gotta give it up for his confidence. You've gotta give it up for his confidence. I love how they kind of like all kind of... When they leave a band, they start new bands, they make new friends, they kind of stay in the circle of like the culture, and they kind of move on, they make new bands and try things, and it's really cool that they don't just give up. They kind of carry on going with new bands, new name and everything. So they kind of do like all kind of merge and make new bands. Some of them move on, some members join new bands. A new member can go off and maybe form a new band and take some of his people with him from that band. It's cool that they keep going with the culture by just like changing everything and just keep it going. Yeah, I like that. I do like that.
Nananahimik ako sa pagre-research tapos ito yung bubulaga. Anyway, when C13 left the country to work in the US, the remaining Zero to Hero members decided to debut as a P-pop group.
Sa'yo na lang ang puso kong ito. Ginamit na may gasgas pa pero gumagana pa naman. Sana naman ingatan mo ito. May takot man pero kayang lampasan. Huwag kang mag-alala.
I'm sure most of you didn't know this, but their debut wasn't a success, so they were forced to back out. After the setback, Zeno got into modeling and also pursued his interest in freelance videography.
Jesus Christ.
In the present day, he lives his life privately with a little mix of dancing from time to time. While all of these things...
I want to dance, man. I want to fucking dance. I want to go to dance lessons. Dancing seems so sick. Listen, I'm the worst dancer. I'm the guy in the dance floor who just goes like this. It looks so awkward. It looks like I'm like a robot, like a dysfunctional robot just going like that on a dance floor. I've got no rhythm. No rhythm. But yeah, it's so... Imagine going on a dance floor and busting that move like that. Doing the whole like... Doing that on a dance floor.
While all of these things are happening, our boy Ken has been wreaking havoc in the K-pop dance cover world with his group GA7.
Those flips.
And Amigo 7.
Okay, there's a lot of names in this one. There's a lot of names in this one. I'm trying to keep up with all the names, but I swear to God, in the last 4 minutes, they've named like 8 different groups. It's a bit overwhelming, this one, but I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to keep up.
And Amigo 7. Sheesh. The next one I'm gonna talk about is this guy, Kurt. Not gonna lie, I sometimes mistook him for Justin because they have a similar frame. Even before his trainee days, he was already a member of Seon together with Stell and Josh. After training with Show BT,
yeah, that was a beat.
By teaching dance to students and continued performing with his K-pop cover group called Principium.
Hey, fair play. Fair play for teaching students how to dance. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
After training with Show BT, he moved on by teaching dance to students and continued performing with his K-pop cover group called Principium. I'm the biggest hit. I'm the biggest hit on the stage. You can check out their YouTube channel. They still make some awesome K-pop dance covers to this day. Kurt presently works
I might have
as
to
an
check that out, you
animator
know.
and a digital painter as well.
In fact, I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that down right now. Kurt dance covers. There you go. It's written down. Just so I don't forget.
As well. It wasn't only Pablo who stood there to watch the whole duration of PHP's rehearsal. There was also Stel, Josh, and Justin. It's because they were brothers. The last guy who almost became SB19 happens to be a member of PHP now, and that is JP. This guy, along with Charles and Yukito, were Pablo's mentors because he was the youngest among their PHP dance cover group. They were instrumental in what Pablo has become. The boys also trained in Show BT together, only to see their closest brothers to not make it. This specific moment is very special because we just witnessed the full circle. From Pablo being the youngest to becoming the leader of SB19. From seeing his brothers struggle so hard to finally seeing their success.
That's cool. That is cool. Imagine that. Imagine like the people that you were the youngest in the group. Like you were the youngest, probably I was about to say least talented, but no, that's not true. The one with the least experience compared to everyone else. And then you start to make your way up, and then you're the head of a new group, and you've left your people behind. You can't take your people with you, and then seeing your people do even well and progress, it must be such a good feeling, Pablo, to see that group do well.
Struggle so hard to finally seeing their success. In our lives, there can be moments when you feel like it's easier to give up. Heck, some people in this video even gave up at one point, but they came right
Trust
back
me, I know
with
that.
a different perspective. Their past didn't break them, it built them. Yukito was in fact the leader of Zero to Hero that failed in their debut, but that didn't stop him. He came back with a different game plan together with his brothers who also failed with him in the past, and look at where they are now. So if you're watching this video and you are going through tough times, change your perspective. Thank the person who broke up with you because it gave you the opportunity to meet someone better in your life. Thank your boss for firing you because it gave you the opportunity to explore entrepreneurship.
Great movie.
Thank your haters because life would be boring without them. Don't be bitter. Be better. Always choose to be kind. If you don't do that, you'll just end up as a mere ghost in the past.
Yo, how motivational was that last bit? Everything you said there was like, that was really good. Everything you said there. Fair play for Chuck for saying all that stuff at the end, because he didn't have to. But it was a good way to end it on there. A really good way to end it on.
Entrepreneurship. Thank your haters because life would be boring without them. Don't be bitter. Be better. Always choose to be kind. If you don't do that, you'll just end up as a mere ghost in the past.
We've already done that one. That was good. That was really good. I like that one. It showed me more about the members that didn't quite make it in SB19. I didn't realize there were so many people that could have. Sorry, I got hiccups. Oh, hold my breath. Does this actually work? Okay. Maybe that worked. I don't know if that worked. I hear that's what you're supposed to do. I think it worked, you know. That never works for me. I think it actually worked for once. Anyway, I got on a tangent there. I was going to say that it's cool learning about the members that didn't quite make it to SB19, because there's actually quite a few more people that could have made a team, but just didn't. So it was yeah, it's cool to hear about all of them and all the people that helped them get to where they are now, and all the groups that it was before. And it was kind of cool how every single group sort of they kind of in that kind of culture, that's not the word, culture. You can just bounce from group to group, and everyone's so accepting. Like everyone's so accepting in that culture because everyone wants to make it. So like they can just accept a new group, accept new members, make a new group and stuff like that. It's really cool in that respect. And yeah, it was a good episode. And that was the end of the series. I've loved this documentary. This documentary has been really, really good. Fair play for Chuck for doing this. And it's been really interesting to learn more about SB19. It's been a good documentary. The editing, the music, the everything. It's yeah, it was really well put together. Really, really well put together. And yeah, now we've done this, we can start reacting to more of the songs themselves, which would be good. That'll be my next reaction to more songs of SB19. Don't know which one we're going to do. There's quite a few that I've written down and quite a few that I need to react to. But yeah, we'll see that. So thank you guys for watching my reaction to the SB19 documentary. I put all this in the playlist, all these 6 episodes, so it should be easier to find. If you like this one, watch my other SB19 reactions. Also, I do gaming stuff. So if you're a fan of gaming, I'm playing Star Wars at the minute. I will be playing Spider-Man 2 when that comes out. That comes out next week, Spider-Man 2 does. And I'm so excited for that. So it'll be really, really good when that comes. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video. And bye.